Whenever you need a dose, I ain't quitting on the job. I be putting overtime in the most for you. You from the east.
Sorry about there not being no episode last week.
Yeah.
Things
Sorry.
like school and work and
Life. But
and
we are back.
yeah, we don't get paid for this yet, so we had to take a break.
We don't get no royalties. Like
Exactly.
We not GD. Like
Right? But we missed y'all.
and we
did.
miss, we miss this little space.
We got a lot to talk about today.
Yeah. Yep. So let's start with song recommendations.
So Frank Ocean Oppa came out with, with Blonde. And yeah, so I recommend Godspeed. That's my jam.
From that same album, I recommend White Ferrari. That's my jam. I also really like Ivy, but White Ferrari I like more. So White Ferrari.
So September is going to be the month of comebacks.
Everybody and their mama coming back.
Literally and
Everybody.
figuratively. So FNC, the same label that houses FT Island, CM Blue, AOA, and Inflying, dropped a really, they pulled a YG Who's Next kind of thing. Like, it was just like, oh, hey, girl, somebody's coming back on the 6th. And everybody's like, who?
But who? Like,
Who is it? Like, I think AOA is bad timing, so it might not be AOA. I'm going to put my money in, and FT Island just had a comeback, so I'm going to put my money on CM Blue.
I feel like it won't be CM Blue though, because like the whole thing that happened with Jonghwa, like about the whole stock, insider information, all that shit. Like, would he really so soon? I don't even know. Would they really so soon like come back? Like, that's really tricky.
Good luck.
I feel like if you do, as your label mates AOA said, good luck. Yes, good luck to you, my friend. Well,
if it's in Flying, nobody's going to care.
Yeah.
And that's no shade to In Flying. I've heard a song or two. I think they're very talented, but I'm just saying, in terms of the K-pop realm, nobody's really going to care. So good luck to whoever's coming back.
Good luck to you, my friend.
If you are a Sunny Hill fan, they are going to come back with On the Way Home. No date has been scheduled, so we can't tell you exactly when. Unfortunately, the fandom does speculate that this is a goodbye song, and the label really didn't help by saying that, quote, nothing is confirmed yet.
This is really sad to me because I really love Sunny Hill. I showed Melanie Pray, which is my favorite Sunny Hill song in life. The video is strong, so if you're disturbed or you don't like things that are weird-ish, in
Like me.
Not like things could be weird in any way, but the video is just kind of, it's medical, experimenty, like scientific. The story and the song go very much together, but the video does freak people out. So just listen to the song by itself, and then maybe tip your toes into the video if you want to. But the song is really great. It's a beautiful song. It's a very beautiful ballad. I love it. It's a throwback song. Yes, it's not a new song, but it's really, really good. It's one of those classic go-to songs that I have on my phone, in my music collection. So I'm excited, but it's also very bittersweet because it's like, if it is a goodbye song, it's like, damn.
I mean, the song title don't help. On the Way Home. That doesn't. That doesn't help it either.
Like, we leaving. Bye. And less exciting for me, come back.
Huh. Well.
Jake Park has come back with 2 new songs, Aquaman, yeah, and Me Like Ya. And Ya is spelled Y-U-H. So you can already tell what type of song this is going to be. Good luck to you, Jay Park. Anyways, Brave Girls. I'm sorry, I just cannot. Is coming back with Yoo-Hoo. So Yes.
Yep, we will link the
Brave
video.
girls. If
Link
you
the
are a
link
Brave
to
Girls
that video.
fan, please brave and support. Y'all need to support your idols. Support, y'all. Listen, buy, I don't know, support. Like, just support.
And news I care about very much. My baby's coming back. Jiyoon from Secret, my baby, she's coming back with a solo. So I'm like, I'm so excited about a little small child. Her last comeback was 25, and that was my jam. So I'm hoping that this is another bop. I'm really excited because I'm tired of Hyosung getting all the fame and fortune, even though I like Hyosung, but Jiyoon's my child. No word. No word on how Secret's doing, but at least there's
That's what I was gonna say.
at least there's like another comeback coming out of this. So I'm excited for that.
So the queen of my heart, my small queen, and I love her so much. She's my little Tinkerbell. So Brown Eyed Girls Gayen is coming back in September, and I'm excited. Well, September meaning like this month. And I'm excited, and I can't wait. She slays me every time. I love her so much. She's very unapologetic. She's very tiny, and yes, she is my girl crush for life. Like, I love Gayen. So this little K-popper is excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that too because I really loved Apple. I think that was probably my favorite track from her last mini. And like the pictures that came out, like the teaser pictures, they were like, "Oh, she looks so ugly," and I'm just like, "Well, somebody's blind because."
Yep. Y'all don't have no eyes, like no eyeballs. Y'all need to excuse yourselves from this narrative because your opinion is invalid at the minute you said that she looked ugly. Like, bye. Excuse yourself.
She looks gorgeous. In 2 p.m. news, which is conveniently around the time I wanted to wake up today, 2 p.m. is coming back this month with a boyfriend concept.
Woo!
So it's not going to be the sexy, boonia, like, none of that. So that's
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I really like 2 p.m. I wish I would hear. I was gonna say something. Never mind. I'm excited. Yay! I'm not gonna go into it. We're gonna be here too long. No. Go ahead.
If you are a DIA fan, I don't know if it's DIA or DIA.
Not sure.
I don't know which one it is, but they're coming back with their mini album, Mr. Potter, again based around Harry Potter. So that's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Unless they paid.
I doubt they did, because okay, it'll come back. They'll come back on September 13th.
Yep.
Highly doubt they paid for any copyright things, so that should be interesting.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Well, I'm glad you are, because I damn sure.
You took so long to respond.
Because you should have saw the look on my face. I was like, okay. That's fine. For you Infinite fans, you In-Spirits, Infinite is coming back on September 19th. Also in Infinite news, kind of sadder news, Dongwoo's father passed away from a chronic illness. So keep, him in your thoughts, and if you're a Dongwoo bias, lift him up in your prayers and all that stuff. Sorry about that sadness. In YG news, just the beginning of the YG news we had today, there's a few things going on in that interesting company. So, Bobby, Mr. Show Me the Money guy, Bobby from Icon is having a solo comeback with Kuala, or Hold Up, and all I could think to myself was, hold up, down like I love you, so down. I'm just like, oh, okay, convenient, but the Korean word is Kuala, so that should be fun. Also, in really strange, also solo comeback news. Very, I don't know, why are they doing it at the same time?
I don't know. Okay, we're confusing everybody. So, Mino from Winner is coming back on the 8th, so that's a day after Bobby. okay, so originally it was supposed to be like Bobby have a solo and then Mino have a solo afterwards. Then it was supposed to be a duo, like a GD and Top thing. And then now it's this. And I don't know if there's gonna be like we're gonna have like Bobby on the 7th, Mino on the 8th, and like a song on the 12th or something. I don't know, like a together song. I don't know. I don't understand. But they're coming back one day across from each other. They're gonna have solo activities. Mino gonna perform in the Icon concerts in Japan. We already told you about how not happy both fandoms were about that. I don't know what's happening. Like I don't understand. I also don't appreciate the fact that Bobby had he had locks in his hair. I didn't appreciate that. I also didn't appreciate the fact that YG done made him darker in the picture. Did not appreciate that. Didn't appreciate the fact that YG photoshopped the fuck out of Mino's face and made that nigga like 3 shades lighter than what he is. But his arms are still the shade of his face. No idea, no clue. So this is already starting out not good. So we're just gonna see how this ends up, and if it just goes to shit.
All I have to say is that Bobby has dreads, and I don't know. I can't.
I saw it, and I literally just like I was like, this nigga's like he has locks. Like he really has locks. Like why? Like I was so mad.
Terrible.
Okay.
In great comeback news for all you Red Velvet fans, Red Velvet will return on September 7th with their 3rd mini album, Russian Roulette.
It's already out for pre-sale. Buy it.
So I am excited for that. And for those who are like confused as to whether it's a Red or Velvet comeback, it is a Red comeback. So it's going to be a lot of upbeat sounding songs along the the pop range, which I'm really excited about because I like both of those concepts, but I really like the Red one. Like I really love the last Red comeback they had. It was beautiful. The whole album was amazing. And now we step into the fuckery. So, in sad news, yesterday was the 2nd anniversary of the passing of Ladies Code Unbi, which means Rise is not too far behind hers.
The 7th.
And in Hit the Stage news, if you like Hit the Stage, you better enjoy it because it's going to end on September 28th. But in good news, there are 2 new additions. There is GOT7's Yukyum, and there is Teen Top's Changjo to join them as like new idol dance contestants, I guess. So good luck to them.
Yeah, the show will, this is how I understand, the show will end filming on September 11th, and the final episode will air on September 28th.
Yeah.
It's funny that the last recording is September 11th because that's a very interesting date here. But yeah, so
Good luck to him.
Support Hit the Stage, I guess. If you're a GOT7 fan, get lit because you about to get lit. If you're a Teen Top fan, get lit because you about to get lit. Try not to start any fan wars though, because you don't be fucking messy. In amusing / what the fuck news, Psy has created his own sub-label under YG. I guess it's SPSYG. I guess that's what it is.
Or Psy-G.
Psy-G. Look. So we talked about this, and we kind of I kind of just like came to the conclusion that YG is trying to hold on to these artists like so hard. And we were told by our friends why Psy been trying to leave, and then after Gangnam Style happened and all that stuff happened, even after that he was trying to still leave. And I think YG is at this point just creating labels, sub-labels, to just keep these artists from leaving. Honestly. What is he gonna do with this sub-label? I don't understand. Who's gonna, he already got, how many? 3? High Ground, Black, and this one, right? That's 3. How many sub-labels you gonna get, my brother? What you doing? Look, YG's digging his own grave, and I'm just watching from the outside.
Now, if the idea that he's even offering these labels to his artists means that he sees potential in them and knows that if they go somewhere else, they'll be successful.
Yeah.
So if I was the artist, if I felt like at the end of the day I wasn't getting the proper, treatment or whatever through the main family company, why the hell would I want to open a sub-label group underneath that company? Because he's still going to get money from you.
And then the thing is, like, people be like, okay, so he has his own label. No, because if at one point he was like, okay, I don't want to be under YG anymore, he can't take the label with him. Like, it's going to stay. This is why a lot of people don't understand. And again, this is why we say, us and our friends, that Epic High should have really thought about doing high ground with YG, because if there comes a point that they don't want to be related to YG anymore, high ground stays unless they're trying to sue, and that's going to take a long motherfucking time. It's going to be real expensive, and it's just going to be a burden, So these artists, like, they need to, when they're being offered things like this, they need to really think about it, because even though you are escaping the main company and you're kind of building your own thing, it's like building a house on top of your mama's house. Like, that's still your mama's house. That's still her property. Like, you're still on her property. They're still, like, legally binding, like, to her. So it's just like you're advancing, but you're not really moving forward. You understand? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I would hope that these artists are smart enough to have a clause that says if we choose to leave, the label comes with us. I would hope that would be the case, because even if because it's going to turn into a Lil Wayne, Birdman, Cash Money, Young Money situation, where you get tired of the parent label, so you try to leave and take your artist with you. And they're like, no, because in the clause, this is ours. Mm-hmm. You have to be really, really careful about that. So good luck, Sai. You're going to need it. All you Blackjacks, you GZBs, all you CL fans, CL will be making an appearance on the Late Late Show with James Corden. But nobody knows what she's doing.
Yeah. We don't know if she's performing, she's being interviewed, doing the carpool. We don't know.
Nobody knows. We just know she will be there.
She will be there. My money's on performing.
I would say performing too. I don't like it. Her song would have to have enough buzz and be really, really successful for her to be interviewed. And unfortunately, it wasn't that successful in the States. So just be aware of that. So don't get your hopes up. Get excited, because that's a great opportunity for her. But just be aware that it might not be what you want. Mm-hmm. But hell, if she does get interviewed, good luck with that. If she ends up in the carpool for some reason, good luck with that as well. But in even more confusing news, now remember on the first episode when we told you that the Cube CEO resigned, left the label? Well, he's back. Mm-hmm. He came back. So Cube released a statement. They said, hello, this is Cube Entertainment. We want to relay the news of Cube Entertainment President Hong Soong-sung's return to the company after his brief departure. President Hong communicated his intent to leave Cube Entertainment this past July 22nd via Twitter, but he decided to lend all his strength to the development and growth of the company once again. As the founding chairman of Cube Entertainment, he brought success to groups such as Beast, 4 Minute, and others, including BTOB, CLC, the ones who, rose to debut. And I just thought that it was just really interesting. And I think he cares more about the artists that are still there. Mm-hmm. And it says a lot. It really does say a lot that he came back. So hopefully now that he's back, things will change around and they'll treat them a lot better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And more creepy, not creepy, but just self-awareness news.
Pervy and we caught you in your lie, and anyways. Mm-hmm.
IOI, no, we discussed when they came back with What a Man that we personally thought the concept was really, really sexy.
Yeah, for them, because half of them are underage.
Mm-hmm. Well, we were not the only ones who felt that way. So Somi, who is 15, revealed that doing sexy concepts is tough for her because of her age. She said, quote, seeing that I only completed elementary and middle schools, I can't really do quote unquote sexy that well, end quote. Her bandmate Yoo Jung added, quote, "We came back with a girl crush concept instead, but we were worried that it might seem sexy instead. As expected, there are people who thought that it was a sexy concept, but we didn't try to be sexy. But as we continue to promote and showcase our performances, they all recognized our girl crush concept and praised us, so that's a relief." You know, Yoo Jung is like 16. So it's kind of like, I mean, you may not have thought it was sexy, but it actually was.
Yeah.
It was, you know, you in leather skirts and, you know, being really tight with, you know, half these girls who are underage. That's controversial.
Yeah.
It's very, very controversial.
It is. I think that the fact that they said it only proves that, like, they probably weren't very comfortable with that whole, like, because if you watch the music video, there's a story scene, right? There's story scenes, like, where it's a story of, like, a girl and this guy and her friends and all that stuff. And then there's a dance part of the video where it's them in a red, like, cube room thing, and they're wearing black leather, like, tight little outfits and dancing suggestively. And if that's not sexy, I don't understand what the definition of sexy would be. So I feel like they probably weren't, you know, comfortable with that. For the fact that they just said they made that still statement. Also, I'm just like, it just kind of upsets me because it's like it doesn't even make sense within the video. I'm thinking about the video and I'm just like, it doesn't make sense because, like, you have this story, but then you have this, like, sexy background, but the story is, like, supposed to be like a cute kind of, like, it makes no sense. It looks like the sexy scenes, the sexy dance scenes were just pushed in the video, like, last minute. Like, it makes absolutely no sense. They could have completely gone with, like, just, like, a regular, like, you know, dance concept and not have done, like, blatantly, like, sexy tight leather outfits with a red background. Like, boy, like, bro. So yeah, that's just, yeah. It was intended to be sexy from the start, and it was, and that's basically it.
And speaking of that, what you just said, Stellar is actually upset that they're only known for their sexy concepts as a marionette. And the full quote was, quote, "It was difficult for us to do a sexy concept like Marionette, but if we do a different concept, then we end up being forgotten. There is just no reaction when we attempt something different. We feel frustrated that the public only views us as sexy idols." And, you know, and even at this point, the sexy image is not working out for them, especially with how their last comeback did.
Yeah.
So at this point, it's kind of just like, you should do what you want. If you want to be sexy and you're confident in being sexy, that's fine. But if all you are is sexy at a certain point, that's all they're gonna see you as. Even Sistar has a sexy feel to them in whatever they do. They could be singing the most peppy song, but they have some really short shorts on. Those push-up bras are working. But it's just something it's just something about the songs they put out. It's just, you know, and Stella does have bops. And I feel bad that they don't get the exposure that they deserve. But at this point, if you want to do a different concept, something that you want to challenge yourself with, I feel like you should do that. Rather than just sit around and wait for people to just accept you for this certain image that you have, and then getting frustrated. It's like an internal conflict. Like, you want to do well and you want to do what sells, but if you don't like what you're doing, I don't think you should do it. So,
Yep.
Good luck to them.
I agree completely with every single thing you said. No, seriously. I feel like once you kind of, and this is just with people, like, in general, once you put yourself in a bubble or in a space, even if you walk out of that space, you are still going to be known as a person who went there, and it's going to stick to you. So I understand that you are tired of people just seeing you as sexy and you want to do different things, and you can reach out and go and do those things, and they may be successful, but you're still going to have that sexy, you know, oh, you guys are sexy coming back.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't really escape it, and it's sad that you can't, but it doesn't mean that it shouldn't stop you from trying different concepts and different genres even, you know. So I wish them, you know, the best of luck, and yeah.
So Leo from VIX unfortunately got injured at the ice axe, and he sustained a face injury. And Entertainment released a statement updating on his condition. They said because there's still swelling in his face, Leo will get sufficient rest and recover stability this whole week. And we confirmed through an expert that there is no problem recovering from the injury. After he gets sufficient rest and gains sufficient stability, he will go back to his fans with a healthy image next week. So because of this, he will not be doing the fantasy promotions for this week, and maybe a little bit of next week as well. So if you're a Leo bias like me, RIP to us. Hope he gets well.
What exactly happened though?
I'm actually not really sure what happened. They didn't really go into detail about what happened. It's just that he got injured.
Oh, damn.
But I know it was an injury to his nose. Yeah.
Ooh. Maybe he
Yeah.
fell. I don't know.
I think something hit him in the face. So,
Oh.
yeah, I think it was
That
one of
hurts
those.
even worse if you like, because when you fall, you're like, at least it was my fault. But like, if something hits you, it's like coming out of nowhere, and like, oh, that's really sad. I hope you get better, Leo. I'll pray for you.
And also somebody we also hope gets well. Oh My Girl's Gina was hospitalized for battling anorexia, which kudos to her label for letting her get the treatment for that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of labels would just keep going,
Yeah.
not even pay attention, not even give it the attention it deserves.
It's
But
yeah. No, go ahead.
her treatments are going well, so that's good news.
It's just like really sad to see, like, because this opened up a whole conversation about anorexia and you know, weight and, you know, dieting and all this stuff that a lot of especially female K-pop idols are really known for. Like, a lot of people want to know what's her diet and what's her diet and what does she eat and what does she do, and it's just like most of these idols have like really fucked up like meal plans and like diets and and they suck and they're not healthy. They're just kind of meant to get you like losing weight quick so you could be ready for the comeback, you could be ready for the video, you could be ready for whatever, you know. So I pray for her health and that she gets better and that she overcomes this. And I also I give props to her and her company for disclosing the reason she's being treated, because it opens up conversation about this, and that's really a really good thing. Even if there are mean comments, people are starting to talk about it, and that's, you know, that's something that is invaluable.
And it also shows maybe little girls who look up to her, or people her age, that it's okay to get treatment for these things, which I love the most out of all of that. So kudos to her for being able to, you know, take charge of that and be brave and go in the public eye and handle that, because that's a terrible, terrible thing to go through. Here we go again. Zico was on Radio Star, and he mentioned Seolhyun, a little bit of his side of the story after giving a really lukewarm response through his label. He said, quote, I didn't directly receive a call regarding the dating news, but everyone around me knew about it. They said to me, you were caught on camera, so I felt shocked that the news broke suddenly, even though I knew that it would be leaked one of these days. A public relationship could be harder on the woman, so I think it's only right for me to be more careful with everything that I do. And I'm thinking to myself, but you weren't the one caught on camera, it was your girl caught on camera.
There was one, my nigga, one picture of you. Like, what? One.
All I saw was her in her little, you know, short, like, sweatshirt
There was
dresses.
one picture of him picking her up, one. Out of like, what was like 10 pictures? Like, bye. I kind of liked his last sentence about the public relationship being harder on the woman, so I think it's only right for me to be more careful with everything I do. Because I was talking about that, I was like, you better do right by her. Like
Yeah.
I was sitting here like with the only mom face, like you best do right by her. Like don't try me right now, because he already got a couple strikes with me, so don't try me, Zico. Like, so I appreciate your last sentence. I think that shows me that you're kind of understanding it. You still a fuckboy, so I'm still on edge about it, but I wish you luck with this relationship. Good luck with that. I'm gonna be keeping a magnifying glass like real close to this, and I'm gonna keep y'all updated on all this because I'm highly interested in how he turns out. Not the relationship, just kind of like what he's gonna do because I don't know.
Because let me tell you something, Zico. Seolhyun and those AOA fans are waiting for you at the door.
Yes.
Don't even blink your eye. Don't look at her the wrong way. You know you'll get whiplash. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope she seems pretty good right now, going to public events, smiling. So I'm just gonna
She's
say
still queen
that she's okay.
of CFs. Like she's still doing her commercials. She good.
Her world stopped for about 2 days, but she's okay.
Don't overstep your boundaries because these fans might just rip your little fake textured hair out. So don't try it.
Speaking of don't try it, Top Dog's Janice, I hope I'm saying that correctly.
Who cares?
He got drunk on Instagram and started cursing at fans and calling them things like fuckers. Got a lot of backlash for it. I sincerely believe that, like in every department in a label, there should just be one devoted strictly to social media and how you conduct yourself on it. Because no, absolutely not. Like, no, But he has apologized. He said, "I would like to apologize for my Instagram SNS post yesterday. I genuinely apologize for worrying everyone." Yeah, when you call the people that make you money fuckers, you can kind of worry a lot of people.
You can fuck off. Like I can't.
Drunk men tell no tales. So it's kind of like, how do you feel about your fans?
when you're drunk,
calling us fuckers.
Yeah. When you're drunk, like you're gonna tell the truth. So it's like, are you going Justin Bieber on them now? Like, what you doing? Like, So, I also his apology was kind of like, what? Like you didn't address the people you insulted though. You didn't say. You just said for my post.
Everyone.
Like I genuinely apologize for worrying everyone, not for not for the things I said, but for worrying you guys. You were supposed to be saying like, I'm sorry for my you have to apologize for what you did, or to at least let people like address the situation. Don't just be like, I'm sorry if I made you worry. Ain't nobody worried about you. Like like you literally insulted like your fans. Like not cool, bro. Not fucking cool.
Speaking of not fucking cool, Jackson from GOT7 was in a car accident because that was caused by sasaengs while he was in China. Let's just talk about that before we even get into JYP's statement. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, serious?
Yep.
Serious. You are so caught up in this idea of you love your fave so much that you put them in harm's way.
Yep.
That could have been a very bad accident.
It could have, yeah. It could have hurt not only Jackson, but everyone else in that vehicle,
You could hurt yourself, like.
And the people, yeah. Like, it's just like, there's no critical, like, thought to any of these things. Like, I just cannot.
So JYP released a statement about exactly what happened. They said, quote, "In the afternoon, while Jackson was going to the Chinese airport in order to go to Japan, he was in a car accident. At the time of the accident, Jackson was in the car. The collision was caused by a fan who was following his car. We are aware that the Chinese reps are investigating the incident. Jackson did not sustain great injuries. However, he did go to the hospital right after he arrived in Japan because it was a car accident after all. He is being examined, and we have to look at the results. Based on the results, we will make decisions about his future promotions. We plan to watch over the situation to see if he can participate in the JYP concert set to open in Japan on September 4th. The health of the artist under our agency comes foremost, end quote. Notice that he didn't go to a hospital in China.
Cause I need to get the fuck out of here. Like,
And according to fan accounts, even other fans, after knowing about the accident, still met him at the airport and still wanted to take pictures and everything. Like, he was in a car accident. You should leave him alone.
There's absolutely no critical thinking, no mind, no respect of person, no nothing. There's nothing. Like, it's just literally every quality that makes somebody like a critical, sound human kind of just disappears. Like, it's so, I don't understand it, but it's enraging because once you go into like getting into someone's privacy and then risking their lives, like, whoa, like you're going into like completely a new level of just like crazy.
It's never worth it. It's not worth it for your faves. It's not worth it for your life. It's not worth it for innocent people that have nothing to do with the situation. Like, are you serious? And I've heard other stories of similar things happening in China with a lot of those fans and even other groups, and it's just like, take care of yourself. Shouldn't you want that person to be, safe and happy? That should matter more than you wanting to see them for 5 seconds. That you would be willing to risk their lives, your life, innocent people on the road. Like, a car is a big hunk of death. Like, it's just a big metal obstruction of death, no matter how much you look at it.
Yeah.
And you're going to put innocent people in danger if you don't get yourself in check. I absolutely hate it. So get well, Jackson.
Yeah.
I hope that he's
Jackson.
okay.
You're the best.
I hope he's okay, and I really hope that he. I would love for him to perform for his fans, but only if he's legitimately
like
hurt.
if not, bro, get some rest. Like, stay, stay in the room, get some rest, take a walk in the park, like do something like to get yourself not just physically, but also mentally and emotionally, like, okay, because that's kind of like, it's traumatic to be followed and then like crash into someone, so get some rest in all areas, Jackson, and we love you and we hope to see you back soon.
In the cheating husband news, so if you are familiar with the Return of Superman and the cute little show with all of the children and
I love babies.
The babies, you have Tablo and Haru, which are the only people I knew that were on that show. And then you have people like this. So Tae-woon, he's an actor, is caught in the middle of a sexual lawsuit. He has been charged with sexually assaulting female staff at a massage parlor. And that's already bad enough, right? Like, that's already bad enough. But then it's also revealed that his wife is 5 weeks pregnant.
My God. My God.
Wait, this is a new marriage. This is a new marriage. She got married in 2013. This is new.
Oh my God, this is horrible.
You didn't last 3 years? Really?
This is horrible.
I just, I get it's innocent until proven guilty, but it's bad enough. That it's just like, why are you even at a massage parlor? Why? You're married. Why were you even there? Why? Why were you even there to even get caught up in something like this? Why? Because people are like, oh, you have to, like, it's innocent until proven guilty, but the fact remains, why were you even there? When you have a wife and child at home, like, I'm not understanding. Knowing that you're on this show that, like, put your family to, like, public scrutiny already. The way you parent, the way you keep your house, the way they perceive you as you know, as an actor, as a man, like you, all of that is already scrutinized. Now you did this. The fact that you would even go to a massage parlor knowing how famous you are at that point says how stupid you are. And now to know that your wife is pregnant,
This is a mess. This is some like fantasy fucking K-drama shit. Like
terrible.
Like I look, boy. I wish your wife some good luck. Not you.
Okay.
You could eat a dick. Like I don't care. Like you. That's how, like, I don't, cheaters are my least favorite people in life. Like, you could have been the best human ever, but once you cheat, and I know you're a cheater, and, like, especially a repeated cheater, like, bruh, like, you're canceled for life. For life. Bye.
Just absolutely
Bye.
no. Just absolutely not. So my prayers go out to his wife. I send positive thoughts because, you know, she is pregnant, and that can affect the pregnancy. So good luck to her.
Yeah.
You're gonna need a girl.
Wait, I want to do this one. I want to do this bullshit.
Go for it. Oh, also to mention that his wife did give up her career as a ballet dancer because she was pregnant the first time. So this woman is giving up her life for you, and you fucking piece of shit. But Michelle, go off. Go ahead.
So, this K-hip-hop rapper, Swings, ain't never heard of him before because y'all know I don't follow K-hip hop like that. I don't fucking like it.
He's one of the well-known ones.
Well, there you go. I don't know. All I know is Melanie was like, girl, you need to see this, and she DM'd, like, would you on? I don't know. Well, she showed me this video. Yeah, she DM'd me this damn video. So he has a song called Your Soul, Comeback. The video features a dancer with box braids, and I was like, okay. And as you watch the video, you come to realize that this is an Asian woman, who I'm guessing is Korean, in blackface, like full like dark, like ebony, like just dark.
Like G-Dragon coup d'etat.
Yeah, with
Like-
box braids, with the little what are they called? The little silver. Oh my god, the name is.
The little clip things you put.
Yeah,
in
the
your-
little silver clips that just like you put for decoration with that, and like in like a white outfit dancing around in a forest thing, and I was like, what the? So I, of course, first of all, I was so shocked my mouth would not close. Also, a tear slid out my eye, like if I wasn't like a K-drama, like a tear just came out slowly. Like I was so mad. I was so angry that I couldn't even express how angry I was. So I cried. Like that was how angry I was. I scrolled down to the comments. The first fucking comment I see is an Asian. I know she's Asian because her face was in like the little bubble picture next to the comment. An Asian woman saying, "This is not blackface. She is supposed to be a spirit. I'll fucking wait for y'all to like, you know, get, you know, that in your head." It ceases to be a spirit when she has box braids with decorations on them, not just regular box braids. Like, she is representing she has an Afro image, like an Afro-descendant image. Like, she's representing something decidedly Afro. You understand? So when you say that it's a spirit, she could have gone out there with, like, a mask or something, or painted a different color. Why she had to be painted black with box braids? Like what are we doing? And this is a K-hip hop artist video. Like, that's 3 strikes. Like, you're out. Like, you're deleted off the fucking game. Like,
Out of all the colors you chose to put on your skin, it was black.
like, she could have been completely white, because she had white clothes on. She could have been a completely white ghost. She could have been a blue ghost, like the bitch from The Ring. She could have been she could have been green. She could have been yellow. She could have been red. She could have been fuchsia. Like, she could have mixed 2 colors together and had like a rainbow, a gradient effect from head to toe, like anything, bitch. She could have been the freaking color of a carrot, and I wouldn't have cared. But the fact that she has these box braids in, and she is completely head to toe in blackface, and it's a freaking quote unquote hip hop video. Like, you are doing too much. It's too much of a coincidence, and 3 coincidences is 3 too many, okay?
And like I was thinking to myself, and I'm like, she could be part of the Blue Man Group. I don't give a fuck. But I remember watching it, and I saw the braids, right? And I because I have terrible eyesight, and from a distance I was like, oh, is this a black person? And then it got closer to her face, and I noticed the video was deliberately shot to not show the dancer's face. You couldn't really see it till about halfway.
I was trying to take a screenshot, and it took me like like to find an angle where she was facing the camera. It took me a while. So.
And I realized about 30 seconds in, I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. And I found this of my own accord, right? Because I know who Swings is. And I was like, oh, Swings made a comeback. I'm going to go listen to it. And as I'm watching it, because I'm thinking to myself, oh, we can put this like with the comebacks at the beginning of the show. And I'm listening to it, and I'm just like, wait a minute. And then I thought to myself, why the fuck ain't nobody talking about this? Because this came out like 2 days ago. So I'm thinking to myself, like, how did nobody raise hell over this? Why was this not something that people were like protesting about? Like, what? I can't. It's so insulting.
It is.
It's just like, but it's like between like the lifted video I ran about last week, and this is kind of like, really? Really? And this is one of the reasons we started this podcast, is because we want to have conversations about this. We wanted to be able to give our opinions about this, you know, as Black women, because too many times you hear people who have differing opinions, and it's like, me and Michelle may not agree sometimes. And it's interesting to have two different perspectives. But we kind of have a consensus about this, this is just fucked up. There's no excuse for this. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible.
So, it's so purposeful. Like, you could not find a Black person to dance in your damn video. Like, you really couldn't. Like, you really could not. Like, the fact that her face was purposely not, like, there, you know, like, not, like, shown and stuff, it really makes me think that, like, they were trying to pass her off. And I'm just like, it just infuriates me to the point where I literally shed a tear. Like, I was so fucking mad because I could not believe this video was out there. And the comments were bad because, like, most of them didn't, like, overlook the fact that this was blatant blackface, like, head to toe blackface. They were kind of just like, oh my God, who produced this song? This song is so good. And I'm just like I felt to be like, bitch! Like, I just felt like screaming at them. Like, you're missing the fucking point. Like, are you kidding me? I canceled this nigga before I even knew about him. Like, you're canceled, my nigga. You canceled as fuck. Like, you canceled. Mm-hmm. And I canceled once again these fucking K-hip artists that think that just because they out here doing hip hop, I guess, that or R&B or whatever, that they have a right to do shit like this. Mm-hmm. No, take a fucking seat and learn your fucking place in the world, because where you are right now, that's not what you're doing. That's not where it is. What you're doing right now is fucking wrong as hell. Okay? Mm-hmm. Fucking horrible. And I hope people find this fucking video and take you from the moon and back, drag you by your freaking head. Like, I just can't. Oh my God. It infuriates me to the point where I just want to, like, throw something. Like, horrible, horrible, horrible.
Why would you want to make a video that takes away from your song? Like, I don't even care if the song's good or not. The video is terrible. It's so insulting. Like, just like have these K-hip hop artists just don't even make a video. Just put your shit out. Don't even make a video. Just release your shit. Like, this is I can't even. This is stupid.
Yeah. So, that's episode 6. I'm sorry we had to end the episode on that stressful ass note. But y'all know we keep it real here. We talk about real issues, and this is really something that's still very much a real issue. This whole blackface thing, and what is blackface and what isn't blackface. That definitely was blackface. Ain't nobody gonna tell me twice. So there's always the lines getting blurred and crossed, but we're always gonna be here to discuss and have this discourse. And y'all may not agree with us. We may not even agree with each other. Sometimes even doesn't even matter. This is what we're here for. So we're glad to be back. Yes. Any last words, Melanie?
If you started school, if you're
Yo, my God.
if you're legal to drink, just have a glass of wine. You deserved it.
Yeah. Yeah. If you live in the U.S. and you're not 21 yet, I'm sorry. I feel your pain. Everywhere else in the world, if y'all in college, y'all probably old enough to drink, so y'all good. So have yourself a little glass of wine. And love your faves, support new artists, find new groups, buy your faves music, please. Y'all need to do this. Support your fucking faves. And keep it pushing, and don't let the haters get to you, and try to just, bring light to these issues, because as we talked about, when you start a conversation, it's powerful, man. When you start the conversation, you could start movements, you could start things like happening, and things from stop things from happening, and start things, good things, happening. So yeah, you guys, keep a positive outlook. The world is very negative and scary right now, but we all need to kind of just keep a positive outlook and stay together, and let music heal us as much as we can. So we love you guys, and we'll see you next time.
We love you, B.